Ladies and gentlemen, it's a great honor for me to have a very special guest today, Miss Crystal Chu, and
Crystal Goh.
Crystal Goh. And we are going to talk about her very special activity for raising humanity from slavery to freedom, to spiritual freedom, to get into connection with the higher levels of spirituality and civilization. And this is the path to God. And dear Crystal, please tell us regarding the general frame of your activity.
Sure. I actually started the FISIG, which is the Free Energy Special Interest Group, about almost 9 years ago, way back in the past, in 2016. That's what it is, yeah. We actually, a group were learning how to build plasma GANs and all that from the Cash Foundation. So we were at the Cash Foundation workshop, and then we realized that there's a lot of discontent. So I said, if I were to start a group, would you all like to join me? And they say yes. So we started FISIG. FISIG was born. FISIG is a Free Energy Special Interest Group. And so this platform then evolved and developed into a platform where we invite everyone who's keen or interested in building their own free energy devices to learn together. So we invite some of the world's top technologies to come to us and share with us their knowledge and their insights and their technology, so we can learn from them and go from there.
Regarding Mr. Keshe, he has been in Romania a few years ago, and he explained his technology, and we are very aware of the power of this technology because he proved with some devices applied by Russian military, for instance, and he explained how United States will fail if they will attack Iran.
Oh, see.
Yes. And especially these days, this topic is again very hot. We know.
It is, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah. Dr. Marvin, you're coming from the background of a political philosophy.
Science.
You have a PhD in political philosophy.
Yes.
So that is really awesomely interesting. And you've been studying the movements of interest in this direction. I know you're interviewing me, but if you could tell the audience about your work, that would be so interesting.
Yes, it's a very provocative in the good sense of the term question. So we are living in a very special period of our human history, because now it is a big shift from the international order of unipolarity to multipolarity. And this is connected with a big shift in spirituality.
Absolutely.
Because people are going to get free from this exploitment that many nations, we have Africa on our background.
Yes.
And for instance, African people, they have been exploited for hundreds, maybe thousands of years. And now, with this emergence of Russia and China in this country, Africa also will get free. And not only Africa, I gave this example because we have it on our background, but all the countries of the world will be free, because this unipolarity ruled by the Judeo-American will be defeated, and it will be another completely different relationships between nations and between people. And I studied this movements in international relations, and it is obvious for me that there is no coming back way. It is a way without return. This unipolarity that seeks to install a world government behind the power of the United States, they will not succeed because people are awake now, and more awake, and millions of people are getting awake.
Absolutely.
They understood that this hoax with the so-called vaccine was a genocide, and they started to put questions: who organized this genocide, and who controlled Joe Biden? It is obvious this is a puppet of deep state.
Absolutely.
And you know, since Donald Trump left the White House, this deep state has been exposed. And now people worldwide understood that there is a network of globalist secret organizations that they wanted to make slaves on humanity and to enslave humanity. And now they want to start a world war, but they will not succeed.
Exactly.
China, Russia, Iran, and BRICS countries are very much united. And there are also forces behind the scene, like Space Force, and they already dismantled the plans of the globalists with nuclear agenda and all the others, World Health Organization and Agenda 2030 of UN. And these plans will fail. And I think that until the end of this year, the humanity will step in another era, an era of free technology, free energy, and freedom in consciousness.
Well, you and I understand that there is a power. We call them the controllers.
Yes.
Of all the governments in the world, and they are like puppets on a string, all these governments in the world, and everything is already like the pandemic, the white COVID. It takes that to wake people up. Unfortunately, it's a very drastic step, and I highlighted almost the majority of the human species. Unfortunately, it's going to be, because you don't see it now, but it's going to happen. And there's this transhumanism coming in, and of course the political scene carries on with its fights and its arguments and whatever. It's all drop. It's all being planned to put into this situation. I suppose some may argue that it's necessary to have a huge, big wake-up call, so people will then realize that this is a stage. The world is a stage. It's an illusion.
They already realized.
Yeah, it takes people like you and I, whom we put our hands up. We are known as local warriors to start our initiatives, so we can help wake more people up. And I'm afraid Dr. Marvin has only a few minutes. He has a session. So this is an introduction.
I would like to emphasize an idea, and this is backed by scientific studies. And there are studies that showed that people are at the level of consciousness. We all know, I think, about the experiments made in Harvard in about a few decades ago, and then on an island in Japan with the monkeys. And when people make the shift to understanding a level of consciousness, all humanity will make
It's like the
shift.
100 monkey.
Yes, this is exactly what I'm talking about.
Exactly. And
So as many people are getting awakened, all the humanity will get
the
awakened.
unity
Yeah,
consciousness.
it's a unity.
Yeah, it's a done deal because nobody can stop that. The dark controllers, the Illuminati,
And this
whatever
is-
you call it, they can't stop it.
This is aligned with some cosmic processes.
Yes, it's
Because
by
all the planet
divine
is
arrangement.
going to another frequency.
It's the
a
prime
higher
directive. Exactly.
Yes,
That we are heading towards that direction and nothing can stop it.
we have all the reasons to trust
Mhm.
because even not be, if now these plans of the globalists still seem to be strong, that they are in control. Actually, they are in pain. That's why they are such in hurry to provoke this worldwide war, but they are already defeated because the rays of frequency cannot be stopped, and this is the plan of God. They cannot defeat God.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Well, doing this, what you're doing to wake people up in a different level, each and every one of us specialize in our own skill set
Yes.
to bring each skill onto the whole big picture to wake up humanity. And this is just a taster of an interview. You're just introducing me, so I hope
Yes.
one day we got more time. So my Fesig board members, who are some of them have jumped in, will have a say as well as to the role. I'm sure your audience, if they want to find out what we do and who we are and what kind of impact we are helping to benefit humanity, I suppose you will mention our website in the link, the website link in the description.
I propose for you now to emphasize your activity with your organization, your goal, and I want to thank you very much that you came into Romania. For our Romanian audience, it's a great honor, and for me to have you here with us. And you are an example for us, and we want to join this global movement of awakening. And people are looking forward to some such leaders as you are. And that's why, in the end of this interview, please tell us a bit more about your organization.
The honor and pleasure is mine as well. And thank you so much for inviting me to speak at your DIS TV, which is fast gaining a good reputation for everyone coming. I will inform our followers and our members to jump in as well to take a look at the good work that you do, which is so superbly fantastic.
Thank you.
Well, I would say do join us because it's an educational, scientific, technological, and spiritual platform. Science meets spirit. So it's free for everyone. So you just join us at truevisionofpeace.com/Fesig.html, which Dr. Marvin will show in the description link below. All of you can come in and share in the benefits of learning from the geniuses and the fantastic, most intelligent people on the planet, the scientists, technologists who comes in to teach us, to share their knowledge and to show us the way so we can, there are so many speciality and interests, specialities and interests in the technologies that we each have personally invested our lives, our time, our energy to develop. We have experts there to teach
How many
you
members has
develop further.
organization?
We actually, even like 5 years ago, before the COVID hits, we already have 500,000 views on our YouTube channel alone. And then after the COVID, things gets
I know.
iffy. So YouTube has reduced our numbers to half of it, and we would have had like a couple of million views by now because it's a very interesting platform where you learn so
There
much
are
from the
many
experts.
scientists and personalities
Yes,
involved in the
inventors.
project,
Yeah.
inventors.
Inventors.
And
especially.
could you tell us about how many
Sure.
inventors?
Can't tell exactly how many inventors, but I had announced that once we get funding, we're going to set up incubators, because scientists and technologists, they are only very enthusiastically developing their technology. They have no knowledge of how to put it together, how to market it, how to distribute it, how to promote it. But we, as a group, we can help you there, and we will bring the funding as well to help you develop your prototypes and later on to bring it to
So
market.
we can hope here in Romania that with your help,
Yes.
we can develop this technology of free energy
Yeah.
to improve the health of the people,
Yes, because free
the
energy,
quality of life.
yeah, free energy encompasses health as well. It's not just about bringing electricity to your home to power up your electrical appliances. It's about healing as well. So we do have, like, for example, the most popular topic is medical beds right now. People want to know whether they can get healing. And we have
Med beds.
med beds. We have
Yeah.
quite a number of specialists talking about med
So
beds
you
in our
already have
YouTube
this kind
channel.
of technology.
We have a lot of people who are specializing in med beds talking in our channel. So I wanted to unite
Only
all of
in
them.
theory or in practice too.
Some of them are developing
So
it
this
to
med beds exist.
finishing, almost finishing. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Amazing.
Yeah. It's really good. So it's going to get rid of all those. We are not meant to age, are we, Dr. Martin? We are awesomely powerful, sovereign, integral beings who are co-creators with God. And we have awesome, powerful powers within us in our chromosomes.
Yes.
Yeah, our DNA makeup, that the junk DNA, so-called junk DNA, is just inactive. So once it's reactivated, we are going to be so awesomely powerful. We are not meant to age. We're not meant to have diseases,
Indeed.
and we've been poisoned to death.
Dr. Bruce Lipton and also Rupert Sheldrake, they showed that actually our DNA is an antenna. And this antenna is resonating with cosmic vibrations, and we can program this function of our DNA with our consciousness or with devices like medbeds.
Exactly. We are co-creators.
Yes,
The
indeed.
creator.
Yeah.
We don't need technologies, really. I mean, this is just an interim
Absolutely.
stage. Yes,
Indeed.
it's a temporary bridge, so we can regain our health and have the time. Once the abundance kicks in, then we have the freedom of developing our own godlike, sovereign, integral nature, where we can reactivate all our junk DNA and become the co-creators that we are.
We are, in essence, consciousness.
Exactly.
And the consciousness is unlimited, infinite. Yes, we can do whatever. Of course, maybe some people could consider that this is a blasphemy, that we are only created beings and only God is Almighty. But we are reflections of God, and we are, as Christianity says, made after His wisdom and image.
Exactly.
Yes.
But it's happening now all over the world. That is proof how awesomely powerful. This is why they are so afraid. The controls of darkness, so afraid of our God
That's
nature
why
coming up. That's
they
why
want
they
to keep
poison.
us
Yeah, they
intact.
poison everything. Or poison our air, our water, our food chain.
And they are afraid, especially about our consciousness.
Yeah.
And they want to keep us afraid, in tension,
Exactly.
and in powerless, ignorance, to not be aware about our capacity to connect with God.
And they know the time is about happening now.
That's why.
And so they are making the 100 meters dash for it. Kill as many as they can. But we are strong.
But there is a karma.
Yeah, we are resilient. Some of us who are staying alive as much as possible.
Come again.
Yeah, exactly. Graduation time is coming soon.
Yes.
And they can't do anything to stop us. We are going to go back to our God.
It is inevitable.
Power, our co-creation power.
It's
is
like
coming.
after night comes the sunrise, the
Exactly.
day.
Yes.
They cannot stop this. Thank you very much for this.
Much, Dr. Bobby.
It was a good start of
Yes.
collaboration, and
Next time,
in the name of the Romanian audience, I can tell you that we are very excited about these possibilities with free energy, with med beds, and all the projects that can improve the quality of life and to get free our nations, not only the Romanian nations, to step in another epoch, another era of humanity, era of light and
thank you for
Thank you
doing
very
the work that you do for humanity.
thank you
Such
to
an honor to talk to you to
For
be
me
on the
too.
platform.
keep in touch. Namaste.